Welcome to yet another episode. Welcome to the Kingdom of Fife. We are in Cupar. We came to visit the family for the long weekend. Tammy's on a bit of a school break, so ideal opportunity for us to break away and just to reconnect with family. So important, man. I am lucky enough to be in their beautiful kitchen today. I had such an overwhelming response with the previous cooking video. Thank you so much to everybody that shared and watched and enjoyed it. I think we're going to keep on this trend. I'm going to be combining these two passions of mine, and I'm absolutely having the time of my life doing this. Thank you so much to everybody that's subscribed so far. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that. Just go click that little subscribe button quickly. Alright, so let's get into this episode. Today we are making pizza. Now, if you had to ask me what is your favorite meal, or what is the thing that you like eating the most on earth, it'll probably be ramen and pizza. Alright, so making pizza is honestly like the easiest thing in the world. All you need is a handful of ingredients and some patience. Let me show you.
So the ingredients are quite simple. We'll need some strong flour, some instant yeast, a pinch of salt, some water, a tin of chopped tomatoes, some tomato puree, and some really good mozzarella. Next, we'll be adding about 500 grams of strong flour to a mixing bowl. Now, I honestly don't know why I made a well here already, because we still need to add a pinch of salt to the flour before mixing. Next, we'll be adding our instant yeast to about 375 ml of tepid water and give it a good stir. Remember to mix the salt and the flour together before adding your yeast. Add your yeast and mix everything together until you have a nice consistency. The next part is where we get our hands a bit dirty. So sprinkle your surface with some flour, grab your dough out of the bowl so that we can start the kneading process. This is now where some elbow grease is required, guys. So knead your dough for about 20 minutes or until you get a nice viscosity, or in layman's terms, just a nice doughy dough. My method is fairly simple. I honestly just pull it back, fold it over and push forward. Pull back, fold over and push forward. Remember to add some more flour if your dough doesn't quite come together. And that's that, guys. At the end of the day, you want something that's nice, firm and squishy. Grab out your knife, because we're going to split that into 4 equal parts. Shape it into nice little balls, and I normally pull it down and roll it, just like you see there, until I get a nice firm little ball. And voila! Grab out a baking tray, give it a nice sprinkle of flour, and place your dough in the tray. Grab a clean, damp cloth and cover your dough so that the proofing process can start for at least 2 hours, guys. I normally just add it to the oven and switch on the light. This is more than sufficient heat. Yes, it is simple. It is very easy.
Now, the next part is where the patience come in, because we need that dough to proof for a minimum of 2 hours. So while we wait for that to happen, let me show you what I do for the tomato base.
We'll need a nice saucepan for the next part. Grab your tomatoes. I used some peeled plum tomatoes, and a little cheat here, guys, some basil and tomato sauce, just for some extra flavor. Also add in your tomato puree and bring everything to a boil. I used a quick blitzer just to bring everything down to a nice consistent pulp. Now, after about 2 hours, your dough should have risen quite a bit. I'm quite happy with that result. Sprinkle your table with quite a bit of flour and grab out your dough so that we can start with the shaping process. Give it a good knead, and remember, gravity is your friend here, guys. Just let it stretch out by itself. Grab out a rolling pin and start flattening your pizza base. Now remember to flip it around every now and again and to sprinkle some more flour so that it doesn't stick to your surface. Time to add our tomato to the pizza base, and guys, this is really up to you. Spread it the way you like it. Grab that quality mozzarella and break it into even portions, spreading it all around. Now guys, I cheated again with a little bit of basil pesto, spreading that all over just for some extra flavor. Now remember to put your oven on full blast before you do all of this so that it's ready for the cooking process.
Alright, there's only one part left to do, and that's the taste part. It's always the best. That's my take on a very plain and simple margarita, guys. Remember, play around with your toppings. Do some salami, do some green pepper, do some olives, whatever it is you fancy. The whole family just arrived and everybody's having a bite. Now, we've got a lot more pizzas to build tonight, so I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to share my video, share it with your family, share it with a friend, share it with somebody that will enjoy watching it. And if you haven't, remember to subscribe and to hit that bell button so that you know when I upload next time. Cheers guys, have a good night. Ciao.